Alright, we are here for the final game with our mono green monument deck. This is kind of a risky hand, but I think it's worth keeping. We can branch Walker into Jade Light Ranger to find our lands. So that's the plan I'm going with anyway. Alright. Now this gets pretty good if we're able to find our lands. Come on. Yes. Alright, sweet. So I think what I'll do is, if we draw a land, I'll play the Rhonas. Okay, so Grixis Energy again. This makes them have to use removal on the Branch Walker. Or next turn we can attack for 9. I'm willing to sink mana into Rhonas to do that. I don't think they have a clean way of removing the Rhonas until they get up to Vraska's Contempt mana. I suppose they could Fatal Push the Merfolk Branchwalker in response to me activating the Rhonas, which would not be a worthwhile turn for us. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and guess that they have some form of removal. Alright, good. So, that being the case, I think we just go ahead and Hydra here. It's a lot less clean for them to deal with. Yeah. They have an Abrade. Okay. Alright, well, we got all of that out of the way, I guess. Still think we're okay. Oh. Well, I did not account for the main deck Doomfall. My opponent seems to have missed a land drop. Perfect. Alright, let's... I think we'll just Arbor back Stomper here. Yep. So, I think we'll try running out Gear Hulk. I'm gonna split these counters. I think like that. That way, if they have an Abrade, we're still getting value. Harness Lightning. Okay. Go ahead and J-Light Ranger. I want to save the Resilient Kenra because that's just, I mean, it's basically a combat trick. There we go. We can graveyard that. We'll keep that on top. So we can play our second J-Light Ranger. We already know that we're going to get both counters on this one as well. Alright, alright. Man, our opponent just has all the removal. We've literally gone through 5 removal spells. Well, this deck is very resilient. Pun intended. That kind of sucks. Just an annoying card to deal with. Good news, though, is that we have a Sky Sovereign that's about to beat that fucker into the ground. Pardon my French. Yeah, I would like to destroy that. This makes them choose between having to draw a card or create a Thopter. I am happy to take that trade. Ooh. Okay. Yep. So we can play Branchwalker, play Kenra, and attack with the Sovereign. That seems good. Yeah, we'll give that. And next turn we have a Kenra in the graveyard. So even if they have like I don't know, some sort of removal for our Kenra and our Branch Walker, we're still able to crew the Sky Sovereign. Guess like maybe this part of our curve isn't needed. And cut a Galta. I'm gonna go like this. I didn't see any contempts or anything like that that would make me not want to play Galta. I mean, they're not gonna harness lightning down a Galta. If they do that, we've already lost the game. If they have that much energy stored up. So this seems like a reasonable hand. Should match up very well against their removal plan. I don't think we want that now. Sure. Well, that seems really good. Let's see what they do here. Alright. Well, if that's the case, we'll go ahead and play out our monument. I'm sure they'll have an abrade for that. But this lets us have action where we can draw something like a Hydra or not and be able to protect our Branch Walker. The other cool thing is if they use removal on our Branch Walker, we just get to Blossoming Defense and we get to draw a card off of Shaper Sanctuary. Because they're targeting it, I believe, is how that works. Our opponents missed 2 land drops now. As long as we can keep our monument in play, we'll have a Carnage Tyrant this turn. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Opponent has 8 cards in hand. Okay. Sure. Oh. Well. That makes things interesting. I guess if that's the case, we'll just go ahead and Rhonas here. Yes, we'd like to do that. And we're able to keep our Rhonas safe with our Blossoming Defense. We will not make the same mistakes we made before. And our opponent is pretty dead. Still drawing the card, huh? Okay. Gonna guess he minuses on Branch Walker. Yes. It's happening. It's happening. Yes, we'd like to draw a card. Whew. I think that does it, doesn't it? Because we play Carnage Tyrant, we give Rhonas Trample. Or can we just... We can just do this, I guess, too. So let's just put them to 1. Hmm. Adding mana. They have like a Glory Bringer or something? Okay. I'll exile that. Okay. Oh man, I can't lose another game of our opponent going to 1 life. Not again. Seriously? Ugh, fine. Sure. And now we're flooding out. So we'll go ahead and play this. It's not very exciting, however, it gives us something to do. So you can hit us for 6, 7, 8, I believe. Man, I can't believe we got double Doomfall like that. It did me dirty. Yep. So they're adding mana again. Okay. Okay, so they can make 1 Thopter. And we are 1 land short of oasising our Aether Sphere Harvester. I guess that doesn't really matter. Wait, why can't I crew this? It's on the stack. So they can attack for 9, but we'll gain 3. Doesn't doesn't seem particularly good. Does mean they can't draw a card with their gifted Glint Sleeve Siphoner or whatever. So they have to use the Thopter here. Or they can draw. No, they can't draw a card or else they'll just die. Puts us, I believe, out of range unless they have a Glorybringer, which would be unfortunate. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they have 11 points of damage. I was kind of hoping he'd forget and draw the card. Yeah, if they have Glorybringer, we're just dead. But I feel like they would have slammed it if they had it. Do you seriously have it? Did you slow roll that whole time? Oh, this is 6 mana. Okay. Well, I guess that kills us too. Oh, maybe not. Blossoming Defense? Ah. Oh well. Man, our opponent by the skin of their teeth. Alright, well, I think our plan was right. I'm trying to decide if, you know, Prey Upon maybe comes in here. Just gonna keep it the way it is, I think. I think we just got a little bit unfortunate with how that played out. We'll keep this hand. I definitely think with the way removal is in this format and like things like Exert, Shaper's Sanctuary, definitely a worthwhile card. I don't know that I don't think that it's necessarily a 4 of in a deck, but I think like if you're playing a green, you know, a deck that has a lot of creatures and you're in green, so something like Merfolk or I don't know, the Constrictor list is pretty tight, but I still feel like there are matchups where it's not the worst card in the world to have. Alright, so sweet, we're going to be able to play our Jade Light. Hopefully find a land for this Hydra. Although we may want to save the Hydra until we graveyard that. And graveyard that. We may want to save the Hydra until we have Blossoming Defense up. Be interested to see if they draw a card here, because that keeps them off red mana, at least for now. Okay. Well. I'm gonna start by attacking. If our opponent wants to use removal, I would be willing to trade that. Yeah, I think I'll Branch Walker and keep up Blossoming Defense. Sweet. Do we want to protect this? This will save the Blossoming Defense for our, I don't know, something else. Aethersphere Harvester. Maybe it was right to keep it. I'm sure that they have like a Doomfall or something like that. But if they Doomfall here, then that means we get to land a Bristling Hydra, which seems pretty good. We can also just play a Aethersphere Harvester and keep up Blossoming Defense. Okay. So we're getting into sort of the same territory we were in last game. I think I'll just play the Harvester here. And I won't attack. The reason is if they want to use like a braid on the Aethersphere Harvester, I can crew it and block and Blossoming Defense to stop, you know, like the braid or whatever they choose to use. So I think Aethersphere Harvester is worth it in this matchup. The unfortunate thing is that they have the Whirler Virtuoso. But I think the way to combat that is just to have some sort of air defense in place. Next turn we can Jade Light, keep up Blossoming Defense again, crew the Harvester with the Jade Light that we play, and attack. Our opponent once again running out of space in their hand. Be interested to see what they discard here. Confiscation Coup. We're almost able to play Carnage Tyrant, so we have 4 mana now. I think maybe we just go ahead and get Hydra down. I will protect that. So I crew 1 off of the Hydra. They can make one Thopter here. So if they want to trade the Virtuoso and a Thopter for my Jade Light Ranger, I'm okay with that. Let's see what they decide to do. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I will take that trade. They may have a Fatal Push for... Nope, they don't have a Fatal Push for the Harvester. Alright. So next turn we get to get down a Carnage Tyrant or double. Oh, they do. Okay. Bontu's Monument's pretty good. We might instead play that. Pump up our Hydra. Four mana. Okay. Oh my god. They went deep. Deep, I say. Alright, so... play Rhonas' Monument. Go ahead and play out a Jade Light Ranger. We will keep that on top. This means that if they target something with our Shaper Sanctuary, it gets to live. Yeah, that being the case, I think we just go, we attack them. So whatever they target, we'll get Shaper Sanctuary and be able to draw Blossoming Defense and cast it on whatever it is that we need. I think we're in good shape with the Rhonas' Monument. So next turn we can play Carnage Tyrant and have Blossoming Defense up. So I think despite some misplays, we still are getting there. What is this? Okay. So they can get back... I guess they can get back Whirler Virtuoso. Oh, or not. So they can get back the Scarab God next turn. What is this? Okay, so that... I don't know that that messes things up per se. Okay, so... we attack with both of these. They have to block both of them. So they can Liliana, get back the Scarab God, reanimate something with the Scarab God. Do we have anything that would be bad? No. They could get Whirler Virtuoso. But even then, we have Trample, and they would just be losing their Scarab God anyway. Chandra doesn't really help them. Oh, I guess Chandra does help them. Alright, so I think we exile the Jade Light. Yeah, because next turn we can just Resilient Kenra back. Or Resilient Kenra on the Carnage Tyrant. And that should be it. I don't think they have any way to stop that on the amount of mana that they have right now. Yeah. This is gonna feel so satisfying for me because I hate Whirler Virtuoso and I almost punted this game, much like last game. Oh, what do you say? GG. 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 Alright, so overall, we went 4-1 with the deck. We played against Grixis Energy twice and won twice. We played against Blue-Black Midrange and won. And we played against Blue-Black Control and won. And then we played against a weird Blue-Black Control deck that only played Jace Cunning Castaway as its win condition. And I guess Commit to Memory, but... Anyway, overall the deck was a lot of fun. I think there are areas of this deck that need improvement. I think if we played against something like a token strategy, we could run into issues. The problem with the deck is that there's just no removal in green. I mean, there's things like Prey Upon, which we had in our sideboard but never really got to use. The benefits of the deck are that with Monument, you know, you can kind of go over top of anything else. So, in terms of what I would change with the deck, I think what I was talking about in most of the videos is that you either have to decide to go big and kind of have your curve be up here with the Rhonas' Monument, or go low and have your curve be down here. Blossoming Defense, I mean, you can't really cut that. Branchwalker, I wouldn't cut. Kenra's fine. Maybe if I was going to shave something, I'd shave like 1 or 2 of the Resilient Kenras for something like the Prey Upons, I guess, or some form of green removal. Overall, deck was a blast to play. I'd highly recommend it. I'm sure that once Dominaria comes out, mono green will be something that is viable. There definitely are a lot of ways to ramp into the upper parts of this curve, and the cards up here are particularly difficult to deal with. Oh, I guess I also would maybe cut the Virtuous Gearhulks for something else. Maybe even like the Harvesters or Brontodons, something like that. So yeah, that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure, as always, to leave me a list if you'd like me to try it out. This list was based off of a 5.0 I saw on Magic MTG Goldfish that I just kind of tweaked. But I'm always open to new ideas. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. I don't know what we'll be playing, but it will probably not be mono green. So take care. Have a nice week, everyone. I'm out.